Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing a tutorial on these freedom braids right here that you see in these pictures. Alright, so let's get started. Right here you can see me dancing to some music that I was listening to. But I'm just going to take out these crusty dusty braids that I had in for a couple of days. My hair is washed, deep conditioned, and then moisturized, and I just put the braids in to kind of stretch it out to make it easier for me when I'm doing the braids. So I'm going to take down this one side, and I'm going to skip to the other side. Alright, so now that we're all taken out. Alright, so since I already had a middle part in my head from the two braids that I did, I'm just going to part next to it to create the section for the smaller braids that are going in the middle of my head. And this part is going to go about to the middle of my head where my crown is. Alright, so to each section I'm going to be adding this leave-in conditioner by True. Just a small amount added to the section, comb it out with my dimming brush, and then I'm going to begin braiding it. Okay, so once that braid is done, we're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. Boom, two braids. Alright, so alright, as you can see, the two braids meet to about the middle of my head, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cross the left braid to the right side and the right braid to the left side. Okay, so here I've parted my next section, and I'm going to be adding the swoop mini braid to the side of it. So I'm going to curve over a little bit into the next area and then bring it back to the braid that's going to be there. Guys, honestly, for me, parting is probably the longest process ever on the planet. That's why a lot of the parting I did cut out of the video, otherwise this would be like a 2-hour video, because I'm just like a perfectionist and I can't have, you know, crooked parts. I need my parts to be straight, precise, even, all of that. Alright, so I think I got it on the first try here. Oh, no, I went back and fixed it, sorry. Okay, so now that we have the part all nice and even, we're going to get it out of the way, twist it up. And I kind of messed up the part that I already had in the process of making the small part. But I do go back and I do fix that. And you know, we got a triple check, double, triple check. Okay, girl, it's even. It's all right. You can braid it now. So I did add the moisturizer to my hair, and then I'm just braiding it up. Okay, after that hood wrap moment, we're gonna get started on the braid now. So I've laid my edges with the got to be glued edge control, and I just made like little swoops that lead into the braid. Guys, I learned the hard way not to leave hair out because I don't always want to lay my edges every single morning, and so I just swoop it into the braid now. And this is me explaining how I'm gonna cross the braids into the left side and the right side into left. So you take the hair and you cuff it around your fingers to make this little loop here, and then you take the loop and you put it underneath the braid, that the fingers that are pinching, so the pointer finger and the thumb finger, which is behind, and then you're gonna loop it underneath like so. Take the hair and add it to the front piece, and then the back piece to the back piece. I realized that I did a lot of talking in the original recording of the video, to just have to mute the sound anyway, which was like kind of slow on my part. But you know, you live and you learn, okay? All right, don't judge me, y'all. Okay, so just repeat this process of adding the hair all the way down the braid at about 6 to 7 pieces, depending on the size of the braids that you want. Okay, now on to the next braid. We're going to do a total of 3 braids on each side. So we're going to have 6 jumbo braids, and then the 2 small braids in the middle, and then the swoop braids in between. So this one's just going to be a regular braid that's going to go along the side of her head. So we're parting it now. honestly, guys, once you get the hang of feeding braids and how to add the hair, it'll become a lot easier and the process will be a lot quicker. I know you guys don't want to see me do each individual braid. You'll get bored. Trust me, I got bored watching this. So I'm just going to skip through to the next side of my head. And bam, we on. All right, so last braid. We don't add as many pieces of hair to the smaller braids that go on the outside, like probably about like 5 compared to the ones that are bigger, that we add like 7, 8 or 9 depending on your sections. Okay, now that we're done, we're going to add this molding foam to our hair. It's kind of hard to squeeze out, so I have to squeeze it into my hand and just rub it on my head. This foam is going to help lay down any flyaways and help preserve the style for as long as possible. So this style lasted me a total of 2 weeks, and before it got all like fuzzy and ugly looking. And then I'm just going to retouch up my edges. It wasn't necessary for me to retouch up my edges. I just didn't lay them how I wanted them the first time, so that's why I'm just going to redo them. And then we're going to wrap a scarf around it, and we're going to let it air dry and dip the ends of our braids in hot water. Okay, so I did my hair in the hot water and I left the foam dry for a while, so this is the finished product. So the braids, they go about like to my butt, so they're pretty long. If you don't want yours long, then I would suggest you cut the hair before you started braiding, or you can cut as you're braiding, like towards the end, like start to shear it down to the length that you want it to be. But I'm sorry, I don't do this braid. Anyway, don't worry about what I'm braiding, okay? But I'm good. Alright, hope you guys like the video. Subscribe for more, leave a thumbs up, and comments down below.